Alright, what's up YouTube? You already know who it is. It's always Poco season in here. um, Today we're gonna be discussing Bryan on why I feel like he's one of I feel like even though he's popular, I feel like he's underlooked as this character. Most people at intermediate / high level hate him for his obnoxious keep out and his really mind gameful pokes, and I feel like that's really unique to the character. I already made this video past tense. I literally made this like what, 20 minutes ago, maybe 30. I made this video, but I forgot the entire time that my fucking mic was off, so I have to make it again. Poor Poco. Now let's get to it. What makes Bryan you know, a unique character? One, his pokes are very vast, it's very different, it's very abnormal. This is -6 on block. This is, I think, -10 on block if you do it once, even though it has a mind game. You know, all these have a mind game, no doubt about it, but it is minus on block. Imagine if this was just minus like 2 or 1 on block. Just imagine that shit. He has very good counter hit tools, but the slow such as 4-3, back 1, hatchet kick, and full punch 4, and so on and so forth. And what makes him completely different is that he doesn't have panic moves, he doesn't have your basic hop kick, you know what I'm saying? He has an orbital. You feel me? He doesn't have really moves that open you up. He only has one command grab, which is very poor. You know what I'm saying? But what makes him stand out and what makes him original is, already said in the name of the video, is that he has mind games. Mind games. This can be delayed. Has a high strength, you know what I'm saying? Hit confirmable, easy as fuck too. As long as you practice, it's just hit confirmable. Hit confirmable. Just keep 3+4 obnoxious safe move. Basically, I mean, it's unsafe, but it's basically safe due to the pushback. You can just keep spamming moves if they don't know how to fucking sidestep, or they're just a sit and duck. Then you basically get free hits. This is a safe mid counter hit launcher, 18 frames, very slow for a mid, you know what I'm saying? But that's how these counter hit tools work, you know what I'm saying? That's how it works. They're supposed to be slow, or relatively slow. Did I just say that? Relative. You know what I meant though. It's supposed to be slow, mid counter hit launcher. That's how they balance it. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how they balance it, and that's how it's supposed to be, which is why I don't mind it. But is this shit obnoxious? Fuck yeah, it's obnoxious. It's just sit there. You have to close the distance, and you really have to ensure that you dash block against this character, because otherwise you're just gonna keep getting counter hit it all day. And that's what you don't want. That's what you don't want against Bryan. And you know, I feel like he's just more of an underlooked character, because when getting hit by this, when doing all that, you gotta understand that it's all coming to account. That all these moves can get jabbed out, all these moves can, well, why don't you just press? Here's why you don't press. You don't press to get counter hit. You be patient against this character, not to get counter hit it. And then when he tries to open you up, boom, high crushing. I mean, look. Let's go even deeper. He has the strings, right? This is all built in mind games. 1-2-1 counter hit confirmable launcher. I mean, not confirmable, but you know what I mean. All these are guaranteed on counter hit. All can be delayed for a counter hit and launcher. You know what I'm saying? Then you have Magic 4, very hard to come off of, but when you get it, you get it. You have 1-2-3, guaranteed crossing back 4. And you have 1-2-4. This is guaranteed on counter. All of them is guaranteed on counter hit. All's guaranteed. But even through all the mind games and all this, it's not enough to open up your opponent, right? You don't got like a very good damaging safe flow, you know what I'm saying? This is -13. This could be launched by little characters in the cast, and this could be very punished by other characters. Even the Horn Ring can have good punish off of this. This isn't to open up player up. If you're playing against a good player, these tactics will not open you up. If you Snake Edge is reactable, you know what I'm saying? If you grab, you know, it's more than likely going to be 1+2. Like, it's not enough to open the opponent. So how do we open the opponent up? I'll tell you why. The fucking taunt. This taunt is completely unique to itself that, one, you can block. You can always block after this taunt. You can recover so fast that no matter what move the opponent throws up, you can always recover. It doesn't matter. I've said it before, and I've done it before. You have the infamous taunt jet upper, which I cannot do and I will not do. You have the infamous taunt and the anything, taunt and the jabs and whatnot, taunt and the down forward, or taunt and the that. And this can be used to bully you at the wall. Now let's see if I can do taunt. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh god, recording for YouTube, so I can't do it. Don't worry, man, you're not the only one. Ah, got it. And with getting practice and timing, it's useful. Like, Bryan has these mind games and all these setups everywhere in his kit, from his jabs to his pokes to his lows, all that. And then when it's time to play keep out, when it's time to be in that mid range, you already know. You just use these tools. The grappler. Oh, by the way, this low is god tier. This is by far, this is probably his best low. Underrated best low, by the way. Literally unpunishable. You have to low parry it. Oh, did I forget about coastal go back too? Jesus Christ. That move is god tier. I just feel like he's underappreciated. Everyone feels like he's the scrub that you just have to mash about, or you know what I'm saying, you just play keep out, blah blah blah. And I feel like no, that is just not the case. Just far from the case. I just feel like he's just more of this god tier mind gamer that people just really don't appreciate. I mean, whatever the fuck's coming out my mouth, right? Yeah, I mean that's really it. Am I missing something? I mean that's really it. He just have a lot of counter hits, very slow. You know what I'm saying? Very mind gamey. You don't really gotta do much. I mean, you don't really gotta like, you know what I mean? More different than the rest of the cast. Very fun to play with, easy move combos, you know what I'm saying? But very hard with the taunt. Very hard. You know what I'm saying? And he does big damage. But yeah, I just feel like he's underappreciated. Feel me? Everyone hates him because it's brain dead, easy mode scrub, which is not the case. Very much the case. Wait, hold on. Before we end this shit, how minus is this shit? Oh, this is -2. That's probably his best play. But this shit is linear as fuck, though. Can't front it. Down 2 is... Even this shit has a mind game off of it. This is insane. But it's always Poco season. I'll catch y'all boys later.